All right, get ready for a chilling one today. We're diving deep, deep into the Villisca axe murders.
Ooh, okay. This one's a classic, isn't it? A real head scratcher.
Totally. It's June 9th, 1912. Picture a small town, Villisca, Iowa. Everything seems, normal. Then, bam, the entire Moore family, Josiah, his wife Sarah, their 4 kids, all found murdered in their home.
And we can't forget about the two young girls, Lena and Ina Stillinger. They were spending the night. It's just horrifying to think about.
Absolutely. 8 lives just gone, brutally murdered, bludgeoned to death in their beds. The details, they're what really gets you.
Absolutely. And the fact that it happened over a century ago yet remains unsolved adds to the whole chilling aura for sure.
Right. Like what happened that night in Villisca. We're talking about their neighbor, Mary Peckham. She's the one who discovers the murders.
Oh, I can't imagine finding that. Just awful.
It's the next morning. She notices the Moore house is eerily quiet. No sounds of life, which was really strange for them. They were known to be early risers, always bustling about. So she goes to check on them. And, well, you can imagine the horror that awaited.
And then there's the murder weapon itself, an axe.
And not just any axe, right? This was Josiah Moore's own axe left at the scene. I mean, that's got to mean something, doesn't it?
Definitely points to someone who knew the family, or at least the layout of the house. I mean, to find the axe and use it, that suggests familiarity. Could be someone with a score to settle with Josiah, or someone trying to, frame him even in death.
And then there's the detail that's always stuck with me. Whoever did this, they covered all the mirrors and windows in the house.
Ooh, yeah. Chilling stuff. Makes you think, right? Was it just about hiding the crime? Or was there something more, disturbing at play? Like, did the killer not want to see their own reflection after what they did?
It's like something out of a horror film. So with a scene like that, did the investigators have any leads?
Well, they had a few suspects. One was this traveling preacher, Reverend George Kelly. He had a bit of a reputation, some mental instability there, and he was in Villisca when the murders happened, but left pretty quickly after.
Okay, so that's suspicious. What happened there?
He actually confessed. Twice, actually. But then, both times, he took back his confessions. And there wasn't any other solid evidence to link him directly to the murders.
So a traveling preacher with a past, confessions, and then retractions. It's giving Agatha Christie vibes.
Right. A real wild card. And then there was Frank F. Jones. He was a big deal in Villisca, a prominent businessman. And guess what? He and Josiah Moore. Total rivals. And not just in business either. They had some personal beef going on.
Juicy. So we've got motive. What else pointed to Jones?
Well, rumors were flying around that Jones was insanely jealous of Josiah and wanted revenge. Some folks even thought he might have hired someone, a hitman, to take Josiah out. But again, just rumors, nothing concrete.
So we have 2 very different suspects. Was there any resolution?
Nope. No one was ever convicted for the Villisca axe murders. It's still an open case. Officially, anyway. I think that's part of what makes it stick with us, the lack of answers.
It's human nature, wanting to make sense of things, especially something as awful as this.
Exactly. It really makes you think, what if the killer wasn't some stranger? What if it was someone the Moore family knew, someone they trusted?
Especially considering it was Josiah's axe that was used.
Exactly. That just adds another layer, doesn't it? It's terrifying to think that the killer could have been someone who sat at their table, maybe even shared a laugh with them. The ultimate betrayal.
And now the house is a tourist attraction. People can spend the night there. Imagine that.
Oh, gosh. Talk about creepy. Some places, they hold on to their history. You can just feel it. Makes you wonder what really happened that night.
Well, folks, there you have it. The Villisca Axe Murders, a true crime mystery with more questions than answers, and the creepiest part, some secrets might just stay buried forever.